It's windy and there's a little bit of drizzle, and it's a 12:30 kickoff, and it's nearly the end of November already. That's pretty crazy. I can't remember how many games we are through. Is this 17? Match day 17? Could be. And we return back to the lane for what feels like ages, really. Can't remember the last time we played home. Is it Harrogate? Harrogate was the last time we played a home league game. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. We are 6th in League 2. If we win today, we could go back into the top 3, although Port Vale and Crewe play on Monday and everybody else plays at 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's proper windy today. Shatter's back from international duty. We'll see if he's in the starting 11. We'll see if anybody else has returned on the bench or fit enough to be on the bench from their injuries, because obviously we're pretty decimated at the moment. It's crucial we win today to bounce back from last weekend. Come on, Knox, go on you guys, let's do this. A few changes obviously because Bordeaux's suspended. So Lucas Ness comes in. I think, I don't even know who's going to play on the left side of the back three, to be fair. Shatter's back up front with Didzy and Jev playing in the 10 split behind him. Sam Austin start. I imagine Austin Cerullo are wing back. I imagine. Finished Didzy. Come on! Go on then. Oh. Right, start inside the opening 3 minutes for Knox. We already forced a corner after a good play by Austin McCory and Didzy. Forced a chance, Jatta missed it. Jev played it to Cerullo, who shot deflected over the bar. Nothing came from the corner, even though we put it right near their keeper. I like the tempo of playing that though. Good start, good bright start by Knox. We've gone back into padlock mode now. Safety's on.
You can't blame that you don't trust them.
We've gone too slow. Every time the ball's on, we take like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we play the pass, and it's just a bit too pedestrian. It's just we just had the chance to put the ball in after the corner reached the back post, properly to Jev, and then we took ages to put the ball in, and by that time Newport had cleared it. But Sam Austin's here now. Abbott's putting himself about a bit. We just put a ball across the box and nobody was there. We do really need to get AJ involved a bit more. Matty Pratt's been terrific so far. That's a good ball! Someone! Where's the ball? How has it not gone in? How have they got away with it? How is this? Oh, I can't be bothered, Anthony.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Winners! Got to score.
First half an hour or so just was very much like an early pre-season friendly. Two teams who were playing at walking pace, not particularly eager to push forward, no real intensity from anybody, no pressing, and just very much walking pace game. And then to the last 10 minutes or so, we seem to just turn it up a notch. Still not great, but it showed what we can do. But I think today, Matty Palmer is starting to look like the Matty Palmer before his injury. He's busy, he's picking up the little bits, the scraps where the ball's falling, he's breaking up some moves. He's probably the bright light of the first half.
Yes. Oh, hit the ball! Decent start to the second half by Knox, but once again, again we had a few bites at the cherries, like Ness, Didzy. Again, we just couldn't finish. Getting into good areas, but the final product, our decision making in the final third is poor. Just like I said last weekend, Ness is providing that overlap. McCory just hit the ball from a corner, header at the near post. I don't know why we don't try that more often, to be honest. It always seems to work. I think Abbott and Palmer started well this off. Been our biggest outlets so far. We do need to get Didzy and Jatta involved a bit more. Didzy has been seeing the ball a bit more this off though, and here he comes. We've been a little bit better this off, but we should be ahead. It's really annoying now. They can't pass at all. Playing out from the back, we're pressing them a bit better this half as well. The amount of times they pass the ball out of play or misplaced the pass, and there's another one. Sam Austin, who's just had a chance earlier, his shot was saved by Townsend. Straight to keeper. No, no.
How lucky was that? But that's why we're missing them players, aren't we? Yes!
Oh, we should be ahead. Kevin came on for, what's his name? Sam Austin. Callum Gordon came on at the start of the second half. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. For Jev, which means Gordon went to right wing back, through the left wing back, and Austin to attacking mid. Madhu Cisse on for Nick Cerula. Cerula looks knackered, to be fair. That might be the worst kick I've ever seen. That is absolutely horrendous by Nick Townsend.
Second half much better. Abbott had a fantastic second half. Matt Palmer had a really good 90. They're about the only two that can walk away from that game with any credit, I think. It's one of those that on another day, the right bounce of the ball, the right deflection, we could have won it comfortably. But we didn't really do enough. We didn't do enough to break that down. And having said that, I think the few people that I heard booing at the final whistle, I hope that was for the officials and not the players, because the players didn't deserve that.
It's been a few days since the Newport game, and the first thing you'll notice is this up my head. Yeah, I had a bit of a whack on my head, and it did hurt, and it did bleed a little. So yeah, nothing serious. It just happens. But 27 shots and no goals. Some of the chances were clearer than others. I definitely thought we were we should have won the game. Definitely. We made a good start in the opening few minutes. We forced a corner. However, after that, then the tempo, the intensity even goes a bit slow. And this is where I have an issue. Because if we're not at that intensity for the majority of the 90, I know it's difficult, but the amount of times it's decision making, not just in the final third, but in the build up. I want to see us play with quicker, play quicker in the build up. There's too many times when we have the ball at the back and our wing backs are open and we're taking 1, 2, 3 too many touches, and then the ball goes out to the wing backs, and by then the opposition, and in this case Newport, have already shifted over to close off that chance of going down the wing. By which stage we then have to play the ball back to the centre backs and have to start again. And it's this quickness. And we showed it at Donny, how quick it can be in the build-up. That was a beautiful goal. But sometimes it's not quick enough. And this is where we need to improve. Our intensity, this is what I mean by inconsistent intensity. And it's been an issue, I want to say all season, but like it comes and goes. Because sometimes we've shown how good of a team we can be and how quick we can play the ball. And then sometimes it just is a bit too slow. Like Harrogate was a good tempo. Like take the Wimbledon game for example. Our tempo in the first half was slow. We weren't creating many chances, and in the second half, once we tweaked it a bit, we were really good going forward. We were quick in the final third. We got our passes off well. I feel like this time as well, the inverted wing backs, whilst they can work, and some games they do work, but some games they don't, and I don't feel like they worked against Newport. We weren't getting in our crosses quick enough. Cerula and Austin took quite a while to get their crosses in. Came to Newport, they put their bodies on the line, they blocked, they closed us down. But we still had chances in the first half. We had a good passing move involving Didsey, Austin and Macari. He plays the ball across, Jev misses it, and Nick Cerula, I think his shot was deflected and went out for a corner. And there was that almighty scramble. Jev, Abbott, somehow it doesn't go in. We really should take the lead there. And there's a moment as well where we press, win the ball back. Cerula has the ball, and then Didsey and Jev or either side of the defender, and Didsey takes a really weak shot straight at Nick Townsend, and if he plays that ball across to Jev, it's 1-0. It's rushed, and again, the decision-making's poor, and it's kind of been a common theme with the last 2 games. Against Crewe, we have made poor decisions in the final third, and I think against Newport, we also made poor decisions inside the final third. Second half, we sped up the intensity a bit. We had a few chances. Actually, I forgot to say Lucas Ness had it over in the first half, and if he kept that down, that was going on target. But yeah, anyway, back to the second half. We brought on Kellen Gordon. I can't remember. It was like halfway through the second half, and that allowed Kellen to go onto the right, Surula onto his natural left. He started the tempo increased slightly, not too much, but it increased a little bit. We were creating chances. There was one time where Kedwin shot straight at the defender again, but well blocked, well recovered by Newport to get bodies back. But again, decision making, and it's quite quick in terms of the decision making when you've got that many players in front of you. But if you just bend it in the corner rather than shooting straight at 2 Newport defenders, who knows what could happen? I know Jata headed over. Didsey and Kedwin had 2 rather weak headers, to be fair, that were well easy for Nick Townsend. Then that corner, McCoy hit the bar. I don't know why we don't play it into the front post more times, to be honest. I really don't know. Didsey had that shot where it broke free to him after the corner, and it just like ricocheted off about 3 or 4 Newport players and somehow didn't go in. I have no idea how that didn't go in. It's our finishing which isn't helping. And yes, we have injuries. There is no doubt injuries are decimating us at the moment. 2 of our attacking, and this is nothing to do with squad depth, because our fans in the summer, we were saying, we're fixing the squad depth problem, we've recruited well, and then suddenly we get a few injuries, and it's, oh no, the summer recruitment wasn't good enough, we didn't fix the squad depth problem. No, we did. We just have, 3 of our 5 centre mids are out injured, 2 of our 4 attacking midfielders are out injured, our best player is out injured, and we've had 2 strikers just come back from, one from injury and one from leave of absence. However, whilst the injuries are a problem, and at the minute they are a massive problem, probably the number 1 problem, in my opinion, there was still enough out there on that pitch to win the game. And even though our tempo wasn't quick enough in some stages of the game, there definitely was enough on that pitch to win the game. Abbott and Palmer, by the way, I thought were really good once again. The best 2 players on the pitch. Our defence is sound, it's really solid. Lucas Nessi's had another good game. It's annoying at the moment. So if you've enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribed, subscribe if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, Toulouse.